Trophy Superstore Premier League. Proudly supported by the Trophy Superstore. For all your trophies, awards and more. Welcome to the FBTV Feature Game. I'm Darren Lutton. We're at Carmichael Park for the Trophy Superstore Premier League match between Wolves and Ipswich Knights. Where I'm standing was underwater in May, and as you can see, the rebuild is still occurring. Also rebuilding are Wolves. They're getting some good results and moving up the ladder. This game is going to be vital to the club championship standings. Let's get straight to the action. Calling the game is Rafe Griffin.
Thanks very much, Darren. Here come the two teams. On to Carmichael Park. It's Wolves hosting the Ipswich Knights as we take a look at the two team lineups for this round 18 Trophy Superstore Premier League match. Two teams lined up prior to the commencement of the match as John Vasiliadis has control of this match, assisted by Renee Coghill and Jim Roddy. It will be Wolves that get us underway in this first half as Scott looks to negotiate his way around and plays it back for Chad Houston. Long throw in here by the Knights. Thompson tries to win it there for Wolves. O'Sullivan gets the shot away for the Knights and eventually falls across the goal line and will be an Ipswich Knights corner. And in it comes. Oh, and Carr can't hold on to it. It's crossed the line and Ipswich Knights have the first goal of the afternoon. In comes that corner, the header on from Adam O'Sullivan. Carr tries to get to it desperately at the last moment there. Packfire Australia, GoPro replay, blocked by the feet there of Matt Carr, the Wolves keeper. But then hands to head, Wolves have conceded early on. But can they find a reply here? Scott in towards the penalty spot. And the header from Munn falls wide. Thompson gives away possession. Knights come away with it here. This is Ishikura. Goes from distance. And across the face. Let's take another look at that from Ishikura. It was sharp. It was crisp. Carr had to dive for it. Gaffney inside the box for Wolves. Plays it back there for Waters. Gets his pass in. Wolves player goes down. Let's take a look at that, whether there was a foul. Just obstructed there by O'Sullivan and Davis. Nishida. It looked to be going down there. No whistle forthcoming. Here's Ishikura for the Knights at the other end. Oh, hefty challenge in there from Shin Park. And that Knights player in Ishikura has gone to ground. Knights physio over to come and administer some treatment. Some chiropractic work being put in by Devon Munn. And Ishikura will leave the park shortly before the half-time break to continue to receive treatment. 1-0 at the break. Visitors lead. And another incident here at the edge of the box, this time for the Knights. Referee points just outside the box. And the Wolves player is booked there in Chad Houston. Decided that the way to stop the Knights player progress was to commit the foul. Nishikura leaves it straight into the Wolves wall. Comes away there from Gaffney. And something's happened there after the play. Gaffney pleads his case. Now let's take a look at it. Gaffney goes in late there on Matt Flick. Referee having a chat now to the Wolves captain. And contested throw, and it's gone Wolves' way. Now a bit of push and shove here between Lachlan Munn for Wolves and Devon Munn for Ipswich Knights. Now Bobby Hamilton's involved. There's a bit of push and shove between players and the coach. Now Peter Gaffney in to come and defend his coach, and the officials are going to have to get this one in order pretty quickly. Players coming in from everywhere. Some of the more leisurely place. Now let's take a look at this. Munn was looking to take the throw in. Devon Munn tried to take the ball away. Oh, Bobby Hamilton. I think he was trying to push the ball away. Now all three match officials are involved here. Now what's going to be the outcome of this? So Devon Munn gets a yellow card. And looks like it's the same treatment about to come the way here of Peter Gaffney for his part in coming in late. Now, referee has already had a chat to Bobby Hamilton earlier in this match, and now he's been asked to leave the technical area. Bobby Hamilton getting involved in that piece of play, and as you can see, being escorted away by the ground official, and he'll have to watch the remainder of the match from outside the fence. So you can see what this match means for both sides. Clearance long by Carr. Williams now for Wolves. Goes himself. Plays it square. Shot on goal from Alistair Davis. Into the back of the net with a quarter of an hour to play. Wolves have found an equaliser. Williams on there for Davis. Puts it past the Ipswich Knights keeper, Matt Baker. Game on with a quarter of an hour to play. And we'll see this fantastic strike from Davis from behind the goal on the Packfire Australia. GoPro replay, all angles covered. Bundles into the onion bag. And there's Shin Park now. Davis, the goal scorer. Had his shot blocked on that occasion. Turn on goal. And Baker getting down to his rights. Save of the month contender here from the Ipswich Knights custodian. Corner at the other end now for the Knights. Breaks here for Shin Park. Forward for Davis. Davis in a one-on-one, skews it across the face of goal. He had to put his strike away there. The Knights defender was coming for him. And it's Lachlan Munn going down this time. Let's see if we can pick up whether there was any contact. Looked to be a good challenge from Chris Butler. 5 minutes to play. Williams on for Gaffney. Gaffney gets his cross in, and Davis, his second of the evening, gives his side the lead for the first time this night with 5 minutes to play. Gaffney, pinpoint cross in. Davis wins the aerial battle there in front of Kakihi. And in the scheme of this match, that's a critical one. Will that be enough for Wolves to pick up all 3 points? Not if Ishikura has something to say with it. Let's take a look at that as Carr comes out, and yeah, quite clearly, no contact there from the Wolves keeper on Ishikura. Chance here for the Knights to equalise. Shin Park on the counter though. He's picked out Davis. Davis gets inside the box. Baker can't stop it. Wolves have the 3 points, and Alistair Davis has a hat-trick inside the last 15 minutes. Well, on the counter, Shin Park was able to take advantage of Knights being caught short at the back, trying to chase the win. Alistair Davis was able to beat Baker. And Wolves will have all 3 points from this match. And more critically, it's another 15 points in the bank for the club championship in a bid to survive relegation. But maybe they're not done just yet, and neither is Davis. And he can't pick up a fourth. Sheeta with the throw and just goes short there for Gaffney. Referee blows the full-time whistle. Plenty of action in this one. Wolves left it late. 3 goals inside the last 15 minutes. And that was enough to defeat Ipswich Knights 3-1.
So, Stuart, that game got away from you tonight.
Yeah, look, we were very fortunate to be up 1-0 at half-time. I thought Wynnum out-enthused us throughout the whole game. And we're pretty unlucky. We played well in patches, but we certainly didn't deserve to win the game today. A very disappointing result for the club.
A few numbers down tonight.
Yeah, we lost a couple of boys for the rest of the season, Dan Liddy and Lucas Wilson, and they were key players for our team, so we've lost them for the rest of the year. So we're just trying to adjust, and obviously that impacts on the reserve grade as well. So hopefully we get a few more bodies back next week and get a good result next week against Taringa.
With tonight's results, what's the mood at the club? Will it be still looking up the ladder or looking down with that club championship?
Oh, I think we definitely can't make the 4 now in either first team. Resi's maybe, but that's a long shot. Certainly looking over our shoulder now. Yeah, so it's going to be an interesting finish to the season.
Peter, congratulations. What did you make of the game?
Well, it was a good game. It was my first game back, obviously, for a couple of weeks off. But when one got behind, the lads dug deep, and you can't question that. That's why I love playing football. For games like this, where they dig deep and they come back from 3-1 to 1-0 down to win 3-1, I love it. It's brilliant.
So what happened at half-time that caused the turnaround?
Oh no, like Bobby was obviously very upset, mate. He got into us. I woke a few lads up, and we had a good hard look at ourselves, talked where we had to improve. And we went out and we done that. And exactly what Bobby said, we went out and executed, and it was a totally different after the first half.
2 results, you win the reserves, you've had the win now, the great escape, it's on.
It is, mate, it is. And I said that to the lads before the game. Ipswich done us down there, and so that was a factor as well. But for the reserve grade lads to get up and us to get up, it's massive now. So we're starting to put pressure on the other sides to get results instead of the other way around, so it's brilliant.